What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian and welcome to SeaWorld Productions. Warner Brothers has apparently halted all works for this Supergirl film they had planned. Now, I remember when that shit was not announced or was like rumored that, WB was, planning on a Supergirl movie. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why? You have that garbage TV show. Why do you need a different iteration of this garbage TV show character? Like, I never really understood that. And I was like, you have the most beautiful man on the planet, Henry Cavill, to play your Superman, and you're not going to capitalize and utilize this man in your universe. Clearly, a lot of people love Henry Cavill's Superman. Clearly, a lot of people want to see Henry Cavill's Superman return to the DCEU, including myself. So when they announced that whole Supergirl shit, I was not on board. I thought I was kind of pissed. I was like, oh, there you go again, pushing Henry Cavill to the fucking back. Like, come on now. Like, Henry Cavill, say what you want. Henry Cavill is the face of the DCEU. Henry Cavill started it all with Zack Snyder and Man of Steel. That's the fucking truth, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. That's just real. So I was kind of bummed out when I did hear about the whole Supergirl fucking news, and I was like, whatever, okay. But now that this is, now that they completely halted that project, what does this mean for Henry Cavill, as Superman? I feel like it's time. Bring in J.J. Abrams. Hey, J.J., I know you're busy over there with the HBO Max and all that, but we got something for you. We want you to take on the next Superman story, in the DCEU. Please. And, look, a lot of people hate on Zack Snyder. A lot of people hate on Zack Snyder. And I don't get the hate. I don't. I really don't. I mean, yeah, Batman versus Superman felt like a whole cluster of overused comic book storylines into one film. If Zack Snyder really would have focused on just one particular storyline and did a two-parter for Batman versus Superman, like the fucking Dark Knight Returns, it really could have worked. But at the end of the day, I still don't think BVS was a bad movie. It just wasn't. And, the Ultimate Cut was even better. And, of course, you have Man of Steel, and then # release the Snyder Cut, which I hope will eventually get released on HBO Max if Warner Brothers decides to slip Zack Snyder $60 million so he can put his movie back together for the Snyder Cut. I really do think that a lot of fans want to see it, and I feel like Warner Brothers should nudge, and I feel like they can capitalize off that by throwing that shit on HBO Max, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not getting HBO Max, but if you throw the Snyder Cut on there, guess what? My black ass is getting HBO Max. Warner Brothers, if you're watching this video, you heard it from me. You heard it from SeaWorld. Now, Zack Snyder, I feel like, should still stay on and kind of produce. Now, I understand if Warner Brothers doesn't want to go forward and they want to try something new or somebody's new vision. I get it. But I feel like to have Zack Snyder still kind of stay on and produce, like, Christopher Nolan stayed on and produced, Man of Steel. He was still somewhat in the, the DC world. I feel like they could really use that, and Zack Snyder would probably love it. After what they did to him for the whole Justice League shit, that's the least you fucking guys can do. Come on now. Like, that's the least you can do. Like, be supportive of this man. Because I'm very supportive of it. I can only imagine being a director, having this vision, beautiful vision. You've envisioned it. You're loving it, and then you're 80% done filming, and the studio comes apart. Well, no, we don't like that. No, well, we don't think that sits well. No, well, we're not really big fans of the source material. No, we're all about dollar signs. No, okay. Reshoot, take that out, reshoot. Okay, you're gone. Hey, Josh, you want to come in? Okay, yeah, finish this up. And all in all, I felt like with that whole situation, like, especially with his daughter passing away, like, I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about, you have to have some kind of moral code as a human being. I would have halted production. Zach, take some time off. You and your wife. Tell us when you're ready, and we'll continue this film. Instead of, no, okay, we're going to fire Zack Snyder and then we're going to, have, Joss Whedon step in and do these fucking stupid, cheesy cornball reshoots of the film. I feel like it was just a slap in the face, and I feel like, Warner Brothers lost that moral ethnic code of like, that's not how you treat a human being. You don't. Like, regardless of you guys' relationship, you legit should have halted production on that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck the dollar signs. I know that's all you see at the end of the day. Fuck it. Halt the project. Wait until Zack is better. Wait until Zack Snyder is able to return and his mental state is in much better state than what he left off as. You know what I'm saying? Because when you lose a child, I can only imagine what you fucking feel like. And I feel like the studio blackballed him like that, and they really fucked him over. And so a part of me kind of is like, come on, Warner Brothers, throw him something. Let him do a Man of Steel 2 sequel, something like that. Some people even say that, BVS is a sequel to Man of Steel. And I get it. Okay, whatever you want to say. It's a sequel to Man of Steel, whatever. But to me, I feel like it wasn't a sequel. I felt like it was more so of a Batman film. But I still would like to see a sequel to Man of Steel. I want Henry Cavill to come back. There's so much potential there. I still think he's a cash cow. He can bring in millions, possibly even billions. You know what I mean? And you have a much lighter tone if you want to go for a lighter tone. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have Shazam. You have this universe that you've already created. Like, look at Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman. Like, and eventually, if you want to have these characters cross over again, and then do it. But I feel like DC right now is more so of, we're going to focus on, our solo films right now and not do the whole cinematic universe because it's a lot of work, But like I said, there's so many storylines I can go with for Superman. So many. There's years upon years upon years upon years of source material for this fucking character. Pick, choose, do something. Get people who love the stuff. You know what I mean? Get people who love the source material, who are fanatics about this shit, and let them do their work without you stepping in. Because I feel like ever since Justice League, Warner Brothers really hasn't done anything like that ever since. Like with Aquaman, they didn't come in and step on people's toes. With Shazam, they didn't come in and step on people's toes. With, Wonder Woman 1984, from what I heard, everything was cool. So why continue to do that to your crew? The people you hire, the people you trust. You know what I mean? It's a wrong thing to do. And you hire somebody because they have a creative vision. You like their creative vision. Let that creative vision play out. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of potential there. There really is. But I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm happy that the whole Supergirl shit is gone. That very much excites me because I don't need to see a Supergirl movie. You have Superman. You have Superman. Use him, please. Brainiac. So many. Oh, Brainiac. Oh, I'd love to see Brainiac. Oh my god. Oh my god. Brainiac would be so dope. Damn, I can see it. Oh man, they could really, really use Brainiac. Especially in the Man of Steel 2 sequel. Fuck, dude, that would be so dope. Damn. Yo, man, the sky's the limit. It really is. And Superman can fly through that bitch. So I'm really hoping that, Warner Brothers finds the right people, or, they get their shit together when developing the next Superman film, if we see it in the year 2023, 2024. Who knows? But as of right now, I know Henry Cavill's busy. Got The Witcher popping off, but we'll see what will happen. Post your comments down below. You guys let me know what you guys think about Warner Brothers apparently being done with the whole idea of doing a Supergirl movie. And would you like to see Henry Cavill return as the Man of Steel in a Man of Steel 2 film? Post your comments down below, you guys. Thank you for taking time here today for Steel Productions. Peace.
We out.